One question that's been on basically everyone's mind for quite a while now is, will Sonic ever appear in the video game Fortnite? And that's exactly what we are going to be talking about today. And I am going to talk about the leaks showing that he might, and if he does, what I think will happen. So let's jump right into it. So first, let's start with leaks. And I think we should start with, how about all the way back in 2022, a leak was shown of something about like Fortnite showing all of the skins that they want to be added in the year 2022. Well, that list just had Shadow the Hedgehog on it. But sadly, after that, he was never added to the game, and we never saw any Sonic things in Fortnite after that. But now, just recently, there was a leaked image of updates that Fortnite wanted to add to the game. And there was something on there that said ring goal. And just in case you guys have never played a Sonic game before, aka a modern Sonic game, well, at the end of every single modern Sonic game level, there is a ring that is called Goal Ring. And the thing that was on the list was called Ring Goal. This could be a sign. But yeah, that's really just about it for all of the leaks that have been shown for Sonic being in Fortnite. Now I'm going to tell you what could potentially happen if he was ever added in the game. So first I'm going to start with the skins, since that's the only way you can really play as Sonic in Fortnite if he ever was added. I think they wouldn't just have a plain Sonic, because obviously that would look ugly with how tall these skins are in Fortnite. I think they would have like maybe a character that Fortnite created, like maybe a default skin, wearing a Sonic onesie or something like that. Just something like, imagine a default character wearing a Sonic sweatshirt maybe, or wearing a Sonic hoodie, like just a Sonic costume basically. But I think it would be way more likely for Shadow to get added, since he has a liking with guns. So now that I have the skins out of the way and what I think they would look like, let's talk about maybe the accessories. Like, let's say, what I mean by accessories is like the pickaxes, maybe even some new kicks, maybe even black back blings. I think Sonic would have a back bling, just like the leak that I said a minute ago. Like, maybe he would have a goal ring back bling, and I think that he would have a checkpoint, what's it called? Oh yeah, pickaxe. And for Shadow, I don't really think he would have a back bling or a pickaxe, he would just be normal. But I think that they would add items as well, so let's get right into that. But before we get into items, I just want to say, I think it would be sick if they added Tails and he had a tornado glider. And I think Sonic, for his glider, would be like maybe him just with his shoes running in the air. Now, anyways, I think if they were to add a bundle, though, the bundle would come with Tails and Sonic. And they would have all of the items I just said right there. And for like things that would be added inside of Battle Royale and stuff like that, I think there would be a Sonic medallion where you have infinite stamina, which means you can run infinitely. So there's no cooldown for running. And I think you could have, wait, no, scratch that. They could have a medallion, or for infinite running, wait, no, they could have Sonic shoes that can make you, like, run faster, but you still have a cooldown. And I think Tails would have maybe, like, what could he have? He could have a jetpack. That would be sick. Like, imagine finding a Tails jetpack that you could just No, Tails is tails, which sounds pretty weird saying, but you can find Tails' tails and put them on, and that makes you fly, just like the jetpack in Reload. And now, the final thing I think would be added for this video. I think for the map, they would add a whole area that is Green Hill Zone. And that would be so cool. Like, imagine playing duos, having the Tails' tails, and having the Sonic shoes. Like, I just think this update would be so cool. But tell me your thoughts on this. Do you think Sonic will ever be added to Fortnite? Well, that's all for today's video, and I will see you in a bit. Goodbye!